Welcome back to Cannabis in the City, the show where we keep you informed on the latest news, trends, and developments shaping New York's cannabis landscape, my brother. And this is your community news. You know, I have to share with you that last week I had that opportunity to attend the Community Reinvestment Fund grant press conference where the state of New York officially dispersed over $5 million through the Community Reinvestment Fund, and this was truly a major step forward in reinvesting tax cannabis revenue directly back into communities most harmed by America's so-called war on drugs.
5 M's.
The 5 M's. I saw that big check and I was going to try to snatch it and run.
Wow.
Too many people was around.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they had eyes on you.
Yeah, everywhere, everywhere. And I have to say that, you know, at the event, I spoke with Matt Wilson, who's the director of the Community Reinvestment Fund, Joe Belloc, chair of the Cannabis Advisory Board. Tosi was there, who spoke earlier, you know, in that space, along with so many other industry leaders. And I think that it was, you know, I did a post on this called Promises Made, Promises Kept, because for a lot of individuals in the community that knew about, and I said for those that knew about the Community Reinvestment Fund, a lot of those were concerned that if this day was really going to happen, if agencies or organizations would really be funded through this. So to see that happen, as I always said, this was a step in the right direction, and many more, I think, to come with that.
Wow. That's some powerful stuff, T. I wish I could have attended, but I know you were there representing for...
Yeah, Jeff Hoffman was there with me, Felicia Reed, the acting director for the agency, Simone Washington, so many wonderful people. So it's just amazing to see that commitment really happening in real time for those.
So that's kind of like delivering, partially sort of like delivering on the promise of social equity.
Yeah. And I have to say that. And, you know, again, for a lot of the members in our communities, that was, you know, it's like, you know, we hold our breath. When Kaz and I were talking earlier, it's almost like hearing these promises that are made about what's going to happen, oh, this is going to happen, then it never does. And to finally see that first step taken.
It's like same old.
Same old.
Okay.
Exactly.
Right.
So to see that happen and to see the impact that funding is going to have in communities that will most harm, the agencies that are involved, again, it's a step in the right direction. So I'm just super excited about that.
Well, you know, I think what we're really, truly bearing witness to is reparative, you know, true reparative policy in action, right? The money's flowing back into our neighborhoods, supporting workforce development, housing, and real community healing, you know?
Yeah, and that's the real idea of restorative justice, you know, and you know, and I think through our work at CJI, the idea of restorative is going back into those very communities, not in spaces that want harm, but in the communities where these community centers where people can see this really taking place the same way they saw the harm that was taking place. So that's true restorative justice in that.
And that's exactly what we want to see, right? And as the industry continues to grow, right, more tax, that money continues to grow, and, you know, they're able to, in essence, disperse that, you know, through this grant, you know, vehicle, so that more organizations are touched by, you know, this very, you know, thing that, you know, on the flip side, caused so much harm for, you know, over generations throughout our communities. And so this is truly sustainable and community-driven impact, you know, as you know, one could imagine, you know, seeing it real life today.
Well, speaking of growth and opportunity, one of the things that we're committed here is to share all the information that's happening right here in our city, and there are several upcoming events that are helping to build the next generations of professionals and advocates here in New York City.
New York.
I think you got some, what you got going on October, Monday, October?
So first up, you know, we're starting Monday, October 27th through November 24th. The Cannabis Workforce Initiative will be hosting a five-week in-person certificate course at Eastside House Settlement in the Boogie Down Bronx. Participants will earn a 15-hour certificate while learning everything from cultivation and compliance to entrepreneurship and job readiness.
Then also on October 29th, the Queens Community Justice Center will be hosting a CWI alumni informational
all over the place.
session
Wow.
from 4:30 to 5:30. You'll hear directly from graduates who went through their program and who are now making moves in the industry as of today. So that's amazing as well.
I love that.
What else you got?
On November 6th, we really encourage you to make your way to New York Academy of Medicine for the Business of Cannabis New York Conference, a major B2B business-to-business networking event bringing together industry leaders, investors, and policymakers to discuss the future of New York's cannabis economy. So come on through. T, anything last thing?
You gotta get tickets on that, don't you?
I think you do, but
Okay,
we'll have that in
right.
the show notes.
All right, and finally on the November 17th, check out the Green Justice, Cannabis, and Criminal Reform at Planet Nugg in Farmingdale. This event will
Long
help you
Island,
explore.
Strong
Yeah,
Island. Yeah.
Strong Island, Long Island. This event will explore legalization and criminal justice reform that can truly work hand in hand to create fair access and second chances.
And so each of these events represents a huge, just a small piece of the larger puzzle, building an ecosystem where reinvestment, workforce training, and policy innovation all connect to advance and promote equity and justice.
And this is what progress looks like and should look like when there are resources, education, and opportunity to meet purpose and accountability.
Absolutely. So we want you to stay with us because after the break, we'll be talking with one of the voices shaping this movement and, a community leader working at the intersection of cannabis, re-entry, and workforce empowerment.
You're listening to Cannabis in the City, and this is your community news.